When you think of Cal in Vegas, what do you think of? I can't speak for you, but initially when I thought of Cal in Vegas, I thought of the guy who threatened Conor McGregor.
Next time you fly to Las Vegas, I'll be waiting for you at the airport. Then I'm going to rip that beard off your face and make you eat it.
All right, so when I used to think of Cal in Vegas, I thought of that. Him threatening to meet Conor McGregor at the airport and ripping his beard off his face and making him eat it. Somehow, Cal, respectfully, I think that's not how that would go. And also, Cal, you do understand that a guy like Conor McGregor probably keeps a private jet. So you have to know that you can't just meet him at the normal Southwest terminal at McCarran, right? He's not Zone 3. All right, that aside, that's how I used to think when I thought of Cal. And then Cal took a run at Jeff Passan on Twitter. And then Passan came on this show to do a normal baseball interview. But at the end of the interview, when I asked about that, he had a response for Cal. So now when I think about Cal, I think about this.
So come at me, Cal. Come at me all you want. It's not going to matter because a dead man's takes aren't worth a damn. And I'm pretty sure after you get bodied like this, you're headed off to the jungle morgue anyway. War embalming fluid, Jimmy. I'm out.
Now that's the latest. When I think about Cal, I think about that. However, there may be a new chapter. He finally now calls in. Let's go to Las Vegas. Cal in Las Vegas. Been waiting on you, Cal. What's up? Good to have you on.
Hey, Jim, I did come in here to talk about your boy from Yahoo Sports, Jeff Passan, that little putz. I love how Jeff thinks that he's the only clone with a career and a family, while the rest of us just sit in our bedrooms with a can of cheese balls in our lap. Jeff, you sound like a third grader. You said I can't read or count, and, quote, pluck dingleberries. My dad can beat up your dad? Didn't want any of that? What's next, Jeff? I know you are, but what am I, Smack? Jeff, you also look like a third grader with that little pudgy freckle face, those giant elephant ears, and that $8 Leave It to Beaver supercut. Jeff, you get hooked easier than Odell Beckham Jr. That's because I'm that guy you grew up hating. The guy that played varsity sports, got a lot of chicks, and was invited to all the cool parties, while you sat in front of the TV on Saturday nights, popping your own zits and watching Skinamax with a jar of Vaseline. The only way you can contribute was writing lame articles for your school newspaper. Now you write lame articles for some website that I had no idea still existed. If it's this easy to hook you on Twitter, I can't wait to make you my biatch in the smack-off. Jeff, you look like a little piggy. Come on, squeal! Squeal!
Cal in Vegas. Got to rock him. Cal's back in the fight. All right, so Cal in Vegas, it's starting already. This all started because Jeff Passan accepted an invite to the Smack-Off. So, against his better judgment, I think, Cal decided to try Passan and get that thing started early on. Took that run at Passan. Passan came back on the show and smacked him. And we were all thinking, where's Cal? Where's Cal? What's Cal up to? When is Cal going to call in? And we had been waiting. And I don't know if he was biding his time. I don't know if he was working on that call. I don't know what he was doing, but he finally did come in. And as you'd expect, Cal went with, hey, Passan, you're the guy that you hated, or I'm the guy that you hated when you were growing up. I'm the guy that played varsity sports. I'm the guy that got invited to all the great parties. I'm the guy that got with chicks. You're the guy who sat in front of the TV on Saturday night, popping zits and watching Skinamax with a jar of Vaseline. There's Cal in Vegas' retort. So knowing you clones, you're going to run that back to Jeff on Twitter, and Jeff's phone's going to start buzzing right now, and he's going to wonder what happened. Jeff's going to think that maybe somebody got hurt. Maybe there's a new starter for Game 1 in the ALCS. And he's going to find out that that's not what that is. That's not his editor saying, hey, I need you to go get this interview. I need you to work this up. It's going to be the clones blowing up his phone because of all of his Twitter notifications. Right, so that's where that stands. Pretty good chance that Cal will be a part of our Daily Jungle, the podcast.
Come on, squeal! Squeal!
Why do you say squeal? Because he said he looks like a little piggy. I mean, Cal, if personal appearances are not show fodder, why was half your call about what he looks like? When we come back, your reaction to Cal. Is he back in the fight? Do we have a fight? Should we embrace the fight? How would you score that round? The Passan Cal round. How are you going to score that round? Who won that round? Also still ahead, the ATP. the Twitter contest, the week that was, and more. I'm Jim Rome. It's great to be with you on this Friday. Time now for a sports update. Here is the very latest. Welcome back. The ATP is coming up in a minute. First, the Twitter contest. You want to get your battery tested for free during Superstar Battery Month at O'Reilly Auto Parts. If it does need to be replaced, O'Reilly has the Superstar battery for you. The winner of today's contest gets a $50 gift card from O'Reilly Auto Parts. The Twitter contest is mostly about Cal. I said, what's your reaction? Here is some reaction to Cal's call. Total Big E tweets, whoa, nice job, tough guy. Just took you 2 weeks to write a script, Cal. Kevy1021 tweets, I know Cal in Vegas can read. He does a great job reading his takes. Matt in Van tweets, how boss of Cal in Vegas to take 2 weeks to write that C- script. Hashtag Schmacky Schmiddle Helicopter. Denver Dan tweets, I'm the guy who mass followed 2,500 people on Twitter trying to get my followers above 100. Signed, Cal. Alan in Raleigh tweets, for Cal, that wasn't that bad. But then again, Cal is the guy skiing down bunny slopes while Jeff Passan is screaming down black diamonds. Ray in St. Paul tweets, Cal coming strong with the I peaked in high school and you didn't smack. Ray wins. Here's your winner right there. Right, so a lot of the reaction is, hey, Cal, great take. It took you 2 weeks to do that. Look, if Cal makes that phone call that day or even first thing the next morning, it's going to play a lot better than it taking 2 weeks to say, hey, you were a loser in high school who sat in front of the TV and watched Skinamax and popped your own zits. It took you 2 weeks to do that, Cal. Come on. Is it better late than never? I mean, something, I guess, is better late than never, but not much. That would have been much, much, much better if you did that within an hour of the takedown originally.